Coming up on the first pitch, and our starting pitcher here today, Colin Ray. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Frelick ranging back. See you later. He wastes no time on this one. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's the second baseman trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that one fouled off. Wouldn't chase that time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1-1 now. In the air out towards right center. Chorio settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, looking for his first big league hit right here. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Pete Alonso with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And Martinez. Line drive. Bowers makes the catch, and that'll do it. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0.
Got your own, ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand.
And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, David Peterson. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Into center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, William Contreras.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Sal Frelick now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The pitch. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. The punch out there, 2 down. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
William Contreras with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Out towards left center. Martinez moves towards it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Ray back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bowers makes the play, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 6.
Starling Marte up to hit. Just missed. Righty delivers. This to third. Ortiz gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Foul ball. That's off the mark. 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, Willie Adames stands in. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Willy Adames with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Man at second. Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Adames leads off second with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the lefty fights it off. He'll see another. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Now here's Jake Bauers.
The left fielder, Jake Bauers.
0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. On to first. Now two out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now a chance for Joseph Ortiz. And that's in for a strike. The Brewers trailing by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. And he deals. Acuna measures 5 feet 8 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swung on, belted. That's back. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one hit to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the number 2 hitter.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 away.
Now batting.
Down the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Hard hit left side. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. This is Bryce Turang. The lefty fires. Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. And his first big league hit is a double. Bryce Turang with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Gets the call. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Turang takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's William Contreras, and he's already singled in this game. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And it goes just foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the air to left center. And that will fall. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going. Back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. 2 outs. Little chopper rolls foul. 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Milwaukee, here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The pitch. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. That one down the line, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
Now
Just
batting.
found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away. Now second and third and nobody out. J.D. Martinez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Here's Starling Marte.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That's a base hit. Run scores. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Here's Brandon Nimmo on its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in top half of inning number 4. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they add on. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Chourio under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Turang. The throw to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Look at me. I am a boss.
And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. As the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And a foul ball. And a pitch.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
The catcher, number
Gary
99.
Sanchez now.
Gary.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll pull into second safely. Gary Sanchez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Nimmo makes the grab. 2 down. So a man aboard next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Sanchez stands at second with 2 gone. That's out to center field. Nimmo has it sized up. That is the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We played 4. It's the Mets 6 and the Brewers 1. Back here at American Family Field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, number 11. Ray back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bowers makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. DL Hall preparing to come on if needed. McGill, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left field, way back there. And it's out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 7-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
The left-hander on now, DL Hall.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
And here is J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Liner, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Hard hit, right side to first, and that will end the inning. The Mets add one to their lead on this solo shot. It's now 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Bryce Terang. Here comes a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Left-hand hitter waits. And they'll do it again. Line drive. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now, Jackson Chourio. And a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
One down. Sal Fraley will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Flares it into the outfield, and it falls. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Sal Fraley with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him.
Alonso. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. It's the Mets 7 and the Brewers 1. Top of the 6th inning.
The Mets, the right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. And the pitch. Out to short, Adames. Tosses across to first. Marte retired.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground right side. Terang over to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Brewers 1. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Oscar Brazoban.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And here it comes. And now 1-2. Got him looking. And there's one away.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
The catcher, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Gary Sanchez. He's been a great free agent sign. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And the 0-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Brewers go down quietly. They're down 7-1. And we're back. Here's Francisco Lindor. Hall back to work. Fastball right back to the mound. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
Now it's the second baseman. The MO for him is contact. A guy is going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes outside. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The wind and the pitch. And there's a ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That one felt good. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. On the ground, right side, Terang. And the inning is over. The Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Smooth criminal style, crucial in any town. Young gunner got the cynical smile, visual crowd, add your mystery. I got history getting victories. Never take an L, rather take them that. Typically, put me in the cell, still running your jail mentally. The mind too.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Phil Maton. He's been so good against lefties. So digging in, Jake Bauers.
Brewers, the left fielder, Jake Bauers.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Bounce to the right. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman, number 3,
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. In the air, left side, Martinez sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Right-handed reliever. Good job to fight that one off. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. 3rd out. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
In the air, out to center. On his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 9.
So up next, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 3. Splits the plate. 0-1.
0-1.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away. Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And a 1-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Adam Ottavino.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Stays alive. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. To third, Vientos. Sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Fraley.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, and LV. I remember him and Jag used to control the parties. And they would let us know when it was the right time to leave.
That's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a little roller right side. Alonso takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, William.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, William Contreras. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Martinez running hard to get it. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That was a loud contact and a no doubt doubled off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So 2 down, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. So now here's the Mets DH, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now the number 2 hitter. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Lindor gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Runner.
Lindor on the move. Pitch is high. Throw. Tag. Ow. great throw by Gary Sanchez.
Wow, what a great throw from his knees right there. You're not going to see that every day. Such a long throw from the plate to second base. So to have no bottom half behind it, but still deliver a seed on target, so impressive. And most catchers practice that throw, but not many have the arm strength to actually make it work in a game.
And there's a hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Man at first with one gone. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Turns to second for one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 9 and the Brewers 1. Edwin Diaz into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that clips the inside corner. Diaz goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that's in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Book, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Right-hander kicks, deals. Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 9, Jake Bauers.
So they're down to their final out. Jake Bauers digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Look at me. Not measuring up how I want to be. Pleased with small things and downgrades. Never had to be new to me. Sold out shows on the road. Sold out for the opportunities. It all came with a price for spotlights.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Peterson with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.